customers. The pay TV industry is being stripped of its financial stability by TV viewers who are pirating TV signals without paying for them. Steve Sanders has been looking into this problem, and tonight begins a special report, Thief in an Easy Chair.
Please do not adjust your TV set. Your picture is supposed to look garbled. At least it is, unless you're sending a monthly check to any one of the city's pay television services. This is a story about those who do not send monthly checks, but watch the movies
I want you. Yes.
and special programming for free. According to the law, they are thieves. Thieves who steal without ever leaving their homes.
We suffered tremendous financial losses because of pirating of the signal.
Jack Jacobson is head of Sports Vision, a pay TV service recently forced to take its scrambled signal off the air, in part because of too many illegal unscramblers.
We were in a negative financial position because of the loss of subscribers, and one of the main reasons for that loss was the pirating of the boxes. The illegal boxes that were receiving our signal, not paying for the service.
Sports Vision is now carried on another of the area's local pay TV channels, On TV. Seen on UHF Channel 44, On TV is the largest of the local pay television channels. Some 90,000 local TV viewers pay up to $25 a month for On TV's uncut, commercial-free movies and exclusive sports coverage. But some estimate that for every one of On TV's legal subscribers, there are at least 2 non-paying illegal viewers. Kent Hover is general manager of On TV in Chicago.
This is not a gray matter. Unfortunately, a number of people think it still is. This is very definitely illegal. Stealing a scrambled signal is equivalent to shoplifting.
As a result of widespread pirating of On TV's signal, the company is now stepping up its enforcement efforts. Just recently, the company filed a multi-million-dollar federal lawsuit against the owners of this Elk Grove Village trailer park. According to investigators for On TV, the owners of this mobile home park were receiving On TV's signal through a central receiving antenna and sending it out to the various tenants here, charging them $15 a month. The owners of the park denied the charge. Still, Hover says the reselling of On TV's signal is a serious problem.
We have similar cases with hotels and motels where the signal is being stolen and wired to all the rooms for a fee.
But even if you don't sell the picture to others, it's still a violation of Illinois law. The law, which was sponsored by State Representative John Cullerton, went into effect in January of this year.
It's not the intention of this law to have people breaking down people's doors to go in and steal their decoder boxes. What's going to happen is that people who manufacture them are going to have to be very careful to continue manufacturing and selling these kits.
So how is it that you can take a scrambled signal meant only for those who pay for it and unscramble it? Tomorrow, our series looks at the video bootleggers, that underground network of TV pirates who say that for every scrambled signal on the air, there's somebody somewhere who can unscramble it. Steve Sanders, WGN News.
Suspect remains at large tonight. The arrest coincides with our special report on the widespread theft of pay TV signals in the Chicago area. Steve Sanders has been covering this ongoing story. He was in Waukegan for the arrest of the accused video pirates and joins us now with this report. Steve?
Denise, 2 Waukegan bartenders and a barber are in some big trouble tonight for allegedly selling so-called black boxes to cable TV subscribers in that area. The boxes are used to unscramble cable TV signals, which are supposed to be available only to those who pay for them.
The boxes aren't much bigger than a large book, sell for about $175, and according to Waukegan Police Chief Kenneth Rickman, can enable a viewer to get as much as $800 worth of cable services a year for free.
You multiply that by 5,000 residents and you got a little over $400,000. And we feel this is just the tip of the iceberg. The investigation revealed that there are many business establishments here in our particular community and in others that are selling these black boxes over the counter, over the bar, etc., to community people who are in fact stealing services from Lake County. There's a lot of money involved in this, and it's a very serious situation.
Those who purchased the boxes are among the 26,000 subscribers of the Waukegan-based USA Cable. Police Chief Rickman calls today's raid a mini-sting operation meant as a warning to others.
And we're saying to those individuals we're looking for voluntary compliance. If you see an individual in a tavern who is selling these things, we'd like to know about it. And clearly the message ought to go out. It's wrong to buy them, it's wrong to have them, and it's illegal now.
The crackdown on video pirating wasn't just confined to Waukegan, however. Police in Hammond, Indiana, at the urging of United Cable Television of Northern Indiana, which supplied this video, arrested a man for allegedly installing a black box.
All of those arrested today are accused of pirating cable TV signals. But cable is not the only type of pay television which is losing millions to video pirates. In the final part of our special report, Thief in the Easy Chair, we spoke with some of those who are breaking the law.
If it's scrambled, it can be unscrambled. That's the best way to put it.
I think the quickest way to get a lot of people to do something is tell them that they can't. They either don't have the ability or the knowledge or the technology, and that becomes a challenge.
That's how those who make up Chicago's video underground see it. To them, any of Chicago's pay television channels are fair game. And this is the device, a video decoder, which is used to take a picture which looks like this and turn it into this. Decoding a scrambled video signal without permission is against the law. That's why the video bootleggers we spoke with asked that their identities be concealed.
If the people don't want me to descramble their picture, then take their signal out of my living room. It's in the air.
Illegal as it is, the business of making and selling video decoders has become something of a cottage industry in Chicago.
I've built roughly 300 of these boxes over a period of about a year and a half.
What do you sell them for?
I've sold them for as high as $400, and I have sold them for as low as cost. These can be purchased for kits for, on TV, about $96. That's parts with no labor.
And many local newspapers, you can find ads for kits to build your own decoder. And within a mile of the WGN studios, we found several electronic shops which sell the kits.
I can see where it would be wrong morally, technically, legally to intercept the signal and then resell it. That I totally agree. It would be totally wrong. But if I want to descramble it and use it for my own personal use in my own living room, I see nothing wrong with it.
There are other ways of capturing television signals without the broadcaster's permission. This is an Earth station which can grab 100 or more television channels from all over the world. While most of those channels are free for the viewing, others such as Home Box Office are not. And HBO would just as soon see guys like Bob Grachetto take their dishes and go home. Problem is, they already are at home.
This is basically just picking up what's flying through the air. And whether it's HBO, the movie channel, ESPN, that's the way I'm picking it up. There are some stations I'm finding here now that are going in, they're realizing there's a market with people like myself. They're doing they're broadcasting their signals scrambled. And they're going out and they're offering descramblers to homeowners like myself that have these things.
Even though there's no monthly charge, you couldn't say Bob Grachetto is getting all those TV channels for free. He's got about $4,000 tied up in this Earth station.
Everyone admits that enforcement of the law against signal piracy is next to impossible, and some question the constitutionality of the law. That's why, at this point, the only alternative left for pay television is to keep its technology one step ahead of the signal pirates.
One thing is for certain, in the weeks and months to come, we're going to see some beefed up enforcement, no doubt, of those laws against signal piracy. Denise?
Steve, what about the guy down the street who owns one of these so-called pirate boxes? Does he have anything to worry about legally?
I don't think anybody really believes that they're going to go knocking on doors looking for these so-called pirate boxes. Right. There's just no way to enforce that law. Judging from what we saw in northern Indiana and up in Waukegan today, the focus of this law is on those people who are making and selling these decoder boxes. They're the ones who have something to worry about.
Very good. Thank you, Steve. John?